Hey guys, it's TFM Gaming and today I'm doing my World Cup Best 11 prediction in real life. Not on FIFA, players who I think will perform in the World Cup in Brazil in a week's time, or less than a week by the time I upload it. But obviously there's players who I couldn't put in who weren't going to the World Cup, like Bale, Ibrahimovic, Falcao due to injury and a few others. And there's also players like Messi who I couldn't put in because he's had so many cards and I didn't want to boost it to a 99, which is the only card I could have had because he had 95, 96 and all that because of team of seasons and informs and stuff. But yeah, you can see my team here. It's quite a good team. These are my players who I think will play the best in real life for their respective countries. And in goal, I do have a little bit of Courtois. Wait, let me just quickly go. There we go. Courtois. I'll show you the subs after because I do have subs as well. Rated 86. I think Belgium are the surprise package in the World Cup this year. They've got some amazing players like Courtois, Hazard, Lukaku, and I think he will be really good. He's quite a young keeper, but I think he'll be really good. And I believe next season he is going back to Chelsea. But I could put Neuer there, but I just think Courtois is going to have a surprise campaign because Belgium, they're full of young players and they've got a great squad. So I think he'll be really good in goals, saving all the shots. And hopefully I think they'll get to quarterfinals or maybe semis. It's quite a close competition this year, so maybe not. But I've given 89 handling, 86 positioning, 86 reflex. It doesn't really matter as such for the stats, but like reflex in real life would, but speed wouldn't really, or positioning, well, sort of. But yeah, it's hard to judge it what they'd be in real life compared to what FIFA stats EA give them in real life. But yeah, hopefully you can understand that. But I've got Ramos centre back rated 88 with 82 pace, 88 defending, 90 heading. He has been amazing for Real Madrid and hopefully for Spain he would be as good. I think Spain are probably the favourites to win it and he is such a good centre back and he'll obviously start next to PK probably. Other centre back I've got Thiago Silva, who will definitely start in Brazil's defence, must do. Rated him 89 with 82 pace, 90 defend. I think he'll perform really well in Rio because obviously they've got the home advantage and I think he'd be really good in centre back. I don't know who would partner him, probably Dante or David Luiz, but left back they'll obviously have Marcelo, right back probably Dani Alves. But now we come to Marcelo with rated 85. I think he'll definitely start for Brazil. If not, it'd be Maxwell, who I doubt will, but I've given 84 pace, 86 dribbling, 84 defending. Again, the stats don't really matter, but I think he'll perform quite well. And he's only had one in form, so I had quite a few different ratings to give him. But there's not that many left backs. Obviously, could have had Jordi Alba, but I don't really want him, so it's Marcelo. But yeah, again, there's not that many left backs to choose from. So yeah, that's why I didn't give it to anyone else. I think he'll be quite good there. And then we come to Philip Lahm, who may play CDM, but I think for this tournament he'll play right back because CDM they could play Schweinsteiger or other players. So I gave him a right back rated 90 because he's had an 89 rated in form, which I did have when I had my 1 million coin squad builder. But I think he'll be quite good. He'll obviously start wherever he plays, he must do, but I think he'll be quite good there, to be fair to him. And yeah, I think Germany are probably going to come second or third. I'd say third after Brazil coming second. And then come to Schweinsteiger, who also had his... Did I have his informal or normal? I can't remember, but I've given him 90. He's a real solid CDM. Could play centre mid, obviously not Cam, but play either centre mid or CDM. He's really good defensively. He's got decent heading in real life, and he's got a great passing stat. He's really good at passing in real life. Now come to Yaya Toure. The reason he's not high because Ivory Coast haven't got the best team. Like they've got Drogba, who's probably his last competition tournament. Drogba, Doumbia, Kalou. But they haven't got the best defensive players. Kolo Toure. The midfield's not the best either. That's why Yaya Toure is about the only one. But if they have got a good team, but I just don't think it will match like Belgium or Italy or some team like that. But I don't mind. I don't mind Ivory Coast. They've got a decent team, and hopefully they can progress. I don't know. Their defence will probably let them down, but I'm not too sure about that. Then we come left wing, Neymar. I know what I'm on the right, but you'll see in a minute why. He plays so much better for Brazil than Barcelona. I don't understand why. I've given him 87. He scored twice in the when they did like the World Cup, like the warm-up game. I forgot what I was going to say then, but he's been shit for Barca. But for Brazil, he's so good, and I think he'll be a real surprise player, maybe top goal scorer even. Maybe, because he's got the pace, he's got good shooting, and obviously he's got fucking sick skill. So yeah, I think he'll be really surprised for Brazil this season in the World Cup. And then we'll come to Cristiano Ronaldo. I couldn't leave him out. I think he will guide Portugal to probably semi-finals. Obviously, they've got other good Portuguese players like Dani, João Moutinho, Felipe, Coentrão. Obviously, Ronaldo. I don't know if they'll play him left wing or striker, but he's going to be amazing. Again, that's why his rating's so high, because he had so many different cards. But I think he'll be amazing. Obviously, he's got the pressure on him to be good, but hopefully he can deliver. And then we'll come to Mario Balotelli. You may think, why haven't you got a centre forward or a cam position there? But I think Balotelli's really going to surprise. I reckon England will come second in the group stages and Italy first. But Balotelli, I think he'll really perform. He's quite young, but he's better for Italy, I think, than AC Milan didn't do that good this season. But he's better for Italy. I don't know why. There's a few players who are better for the national team than their club. And I think Balotelli's another. He can real surprise. He's only had one in form, so it's quite easy to do the rating. But I think he will lead Italy. Him and like Chiellini will probably be captain. But Italy have a decent side as well, so they could get far in the competition. They've got decent goalies. Sirigu will probably start, but yeah, they've got a decent team as well, so they could go far. It's really close this year. And then we come to Kun Aguero. Obviously, Argentina have an insane strike force. Obviously, on the wingers, you've got Lavezzi, Di Maria, up front, Messi, Aguero. Tevez isn't going because he's taking his kids to Disneyland. That's what rumour heard. I don't know if it's true. It could just be bullshit. But Tevez isn't going. They've got Higuain. They've got an amazing strike force. The thing which I think will let Argentina down is their defence. Again, they've got Campagnaro, Samuel, but it's slow. And it's not the best. They've got Zabaleta right back, is not bad, but they've obviously got the best up front in the World Cup at all, in the whole bloody nationality. They've got amazing up front, but I think it might let them down their defence. And then we come to the sub bench, who have narrowly missed it out. Some of them could have started because of the high ratings, but I'd felt this will be the best 11. These will be the subs. First come to, can I go all the way across? No. First come to Fabregas. So there's a lot of good Spanish midfielders. Fabregas, Iniesta, Xavi, Koke, and Mata, loads more. He might start, hopefully he does. He's got some insane passing in real life, so if he did start, he'd be very, very lethal in strike. Honestly, he'd be such a good card. Such a good player in real life, and he has to start for Spain, surely. I think Spain are definitely the favourites after winning World Cup Euro, so this will be their fourth on the trot winning. And then we'll come to Daniel Sturridge, who's the only England player in there. I know, all the England players help out a little bit, but I think Sturridge will, this surprise, be with the best player. He's been really good for Liverpool this season, but I've gave him 91 pace and an 84 rated card, but hopefully he can progress England too quite far. I know it's not just up to him, but England do have well-rounded, but we seem to fail most time. And then we come to Eden Hazard, who's had quite a few in form, so it was hard to judge. That's why he's only an 86. But again, Belgium, I think, surprise package, could go quarterfinals or the semis, because they've got some insane team, and Hazard just adds to that. He's amazing, absolutely amazing. He just adds to how good Belgium could be, and he could play winger, maybe left mid. That's why I put him mid. But he's so fast, and he's got great dribbling. Then we come to Diego Costa, which is going to be his third for Spain, as he was originally as he was originally a Brazilian, but he did change to a Spanish nationality. So this is his first tournament, and he has to start. They didn't take Negredo; they took Torres, so he has to start over Torres. So I think he'll be good because he's got good strength. In real life, he's got a great shot and he's fast. So he'd link up with the Spanish team. Honestly, I think he will score probably 14 goals. I know that's quite high, but I reckon he will. And then we come to Chiellini, the Danish centre-back for Italy. I think he'll guide Italy to quarter-finals. They must come out the group stages. I know they're probably favourites ahead of England, but I think England will come second their first Uruguay. I don't think they've got the defence either to win it off. Obviously, they've got amazing attackers in Suarez and Cavani, but I just think that will let them down. But Chiellini, just amazing. Quite a tall defender, and he's got good heading in real life. And he's so defensive. Amazing. In defence is amazing. Really, really good. And I think he could guide Italy quite far in the competition. And then we come to Dani Alves. Again, there wasn't that many right backs, but Dani Alves is quite an attacking right back. But that's why I put him there. I think he must start for Brazil. I think he'll put him there. He's fast. He's got an amazing long shot. Probably should have boosted his shot up a little bit more, but he's got an insane long shot. And yeah, I think they must start him. Brazil's defence is just amazing. So yeah, I think they will probably start Dani Alves, as he is so lethal and he's good at passing, pace, good dribbling and some amazing shots. So yeah, I think they will start Dani Alves, and they obviously have got the home advantage being at Brazil. So I reckon they'll come second in the competition. But they've got an amazing squad in a few years, like Neymar when he's a bit older, and other players like Oscar when they're a bit older. Honestly, it's going to be such a good team. It still is now. And then we'll come to Paul Pogba. I couldn't really think for the last player, but I've gone with Paul Pogba. He could play centre mid or CAM or CDM. Honestly, he's amazing. I haven't seen anyone with a better long shot in real life. He has scored some incredible goals, and I'm sure you guys must have seen some of them. I probably should have rated him higher than 84, but I think he could lead France quite high. They've got the shittest group out of the lot by far. They've got Iran, Honduras, and I'm not sure who the other one are, but they have to top the group. Honestly, they've got the shittest group, so that's in their favour. And I think Paul Pogba will be really, really good for them, because he has got some amazing shot and he's good at passing, so that's why they could put him in cam. Or defensively, he's good at heading and he's got the pace to keep up with the players and insane dribbling, so that's again why I could put him cam. But yeah, guys, this has been my prediction of players in real life. Don't forget, not on FIFA, who I think will perform at the World Cup in Rio in Brazil in 7 days' time. England's first isn't for 10 days, but who would you change? I know I haven't got a centre forward. I probably could put Royce. There's no Netherlands players like I could put Robben or Van Persie. I just don't think they'll perform. Netherlands' defence again is shit. So yeah, this is my best 11 of players in real life who will perform for their respective countries. There's quite a few with the same nationality, same team, but yeah, I hope you like this. It's been TFM Gaming. Who would you change? Leave a comment. Don't forget, it's hard to judge what their stats would be for players in real life. There are quite a few surprise players. I think top goal scorer is going to be Balotelli. Yeah, it's quite a good guess there, with probably about 13, 14, maybe 15 goals. It's hard to judge. Or Neymar, top goal scorer. I think Spain are going to win it. Spain-Brazil final. Spain will win it. Brazil second and Germany third. That is my prediction, guys. Leave a comment. Who would you change? Haven't seen any other YouTubers do this. They might be mistaken, but I think it's quite unique. But this is my best 11 of players who will perform in Rio. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. And that's why I've done the card green. Obviously, one colour. But thank you very much for watching, guys. And goodbye.